Hello there and welcome back to another video from AK Prestige. My name is Costa and today I am super excited to take you through this 2019 Porsche Cayenne V6 e-hybrid plug-in with under 10,000 miles on the clock, white with a gorgeous cream leather. Let's go. So, in this video, we're going to take you through the good, the bad, and the ugly of this 2019 Cayenne. Now, this car really does have a ton to offer. One thing with Porsche that you're always guaranteed is performance, but one thing that you're not always guaranteed is fuel economy. However, with this plug-in petrol hybrid, you are guaranteed both. This car really does perform when it comes to fuel economy. It's a lovely car to drive, super comfortable, has multiple driving modes, and looks fantastic both inside and out. With less than 10,000 miles on the clock, this car is practically new, and you are paying less than list price at the moment for this vehicle, which is super rare for any Porsche Cayenne, especially considering at the moment you've got a 12+ month waiting list on these fabulous vehicles. Now, these alloys hark back to the original 911s. If you just picture the inside of these being black with the outside chrome, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with the original Carreras and Targas. The car is in a beautiful metallic white paint. It is worth noting that right at the front you do have a couple of very light stone chips which may not even pick up on camera, but other than that, from a paintwork standpoint, this car is fabulous. This car is booked in with Porsche Hatfield next month to go in for a routine health check to ensure everything is still under warranty, and also to go in for a full service as well to make sure that this car does have full service history coming up to its near 10,000 mile mark. Once we get inside the vehicle, I'm actually coming in through the rear door so you can get a good perspective of the front. We're greeted by this gorgeous tan leather interior, which is perforated both in the front and the rear. As well as that, your front two seats, so that's both passenger and driver, are fully electric and heated. These seats really are extremely plush, super comfortable, but at the same time bolstered on the side. So if you do want to get into a bit of that Porsche mode and drive a little bit aggressively, you know that the car is holding on to you. As well as that, because this is the new generation of Porsche, you do get this lovely, beautiful center infotainment system, which you can do practically anything you can imagine a car would need you to do, including Apple CarPlay, controlling the different driving modes, being able to access your satellite navigation, wireless Bluetooth, controlling your dual zone climate control, taking a look at the car driving history, and a ton of other options. You can also see your statistics for your hybrid driving and many, many more things. Alongside that, as we look a little bit further down into the center console, you do have a lot of these gorgeous buttons. One thing I don't particularly like on any car is piano black, and this car does have a little bit, but to be honest, it's not too much piano black. It's just there in the center, and along the rest of the car is mostly leather around. Now we'll get into the driver position so you can see exactly what it looks like and where you're going to be spending most of your time with this car. Now, the first thing to notice when you get in this gorgeous piece of German engineering is this stunning multifunction leather steering wheel with your driving modes here on the gear knob, so you can select between Sports Plus, Economy, Hybrid and Sports mode, so you have those options there. Now, alongside that, you can press this button in the middle, and what that does is immediately gives you sport response, as you can see there. And if I tap into it, it goes back to hybrid auto. Alongside that, here on the screen, you do have a combination of both virtual and a classic analog driver cockpit, which really is nice and is trademark Porsche at the moment. If we get this engine started, we'll be able to see the variety of different options. As you can see there, you've got your map nicely in your cockpit, or you can get loads of other different driver options as well. And you can also select left and right on your different options there. Now alongside that, again, the center infotainment really does look lovely here from the driver position. On the driver door sill, the door panel, you've got your front and rear windows, and you can also control there your rear boot, which has now just opened up the boot, which you'll be able to see there in the mirror. And you can also hold it and it will close there like so. You get that beeping to warn you that it is closing. As well as that, you do have your full cruise control stalk there, and because it does have the PDK gearbox, you do have your flappy paddles here just behind the steering wheel as well. A couple other points to note is you do have 2 sets of USB-C ports, both in the front and the rear, so that's 4 USB-C ports altogether. Your adaptive chassis control is here, so you can put it into sport suspension, super sports, sports plus and standard. And if we move over into the rear of the car, we'll be able to see just how much space we have in the rear. Now, one point to mention is that this is my current driving position. For reference, I'm about 6 foot tall, and we'll just sit in the rear to see exactly how much space we have. Now, immediately I have over 3 inches of legroom, which is a huge bonus, and does remind you this is in fact a very comfortable large SUV. Alongside that, what we also get is this gorgeous plush armrest with cup holders, and we do love cup holders here at AK Prestige. Furthermore, if you push this back, you do have a 3rd seat as well with a 3rd seat belt. A nice point to note is that although you do get this gorgeous tan leather throughout the most, down on the bottom where your feet are, and it can get dirty, it is black cloth, which is super important. There are Porsches that we've had in the past which are red with red on the ground, or brown with brown on the ground, and the colors do get filthy. However, with this car, luckily it is black, and also a lovely black roof lining as well. I think that's just a reflection. What is that? Yeah, that's just a reflection from the sun. It is a very sunny late February afternoon today. Now, if you have any questions on this vehicle, I'll be more than happy to help. I'll quickly show you over into the boot area, and that's also where your cables are, because of course this is a plug-in hybrid. If we open up here, so you have your cable in this bag here to get the car started, to charge the car. And if we quickly open up the fuel cap, if I can somehow manage to get into it, there we are, that's for your fuel. And if we go over to the other side, we'll also see is for your charging port. Now, I don't think this opens until you switch off the car, which we will try to do now. Switch off the car, find the key. What do I have to do with the key? I think it's in my pocket. And let's try that again. There we are. And there you have your charging port. In the boot, you do have quite a lot of space. Of course, this is a spacious SUV. And at the flick of a button in the middle row, you can put your seats down like so. And it does go almost flat for the rear space. And you do have your parcel shelf cover, which of course you can take off simply by pulling, and you can tuck that away at any point as well. So from a practicality standpoint, this car really does offer a lot. And also from a look standpoint, you know that Porsche have really had a lot of thinking to do on how to design this gorgeous modern SUV, and they haven't disappointed with this model. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever, my name is Costa from AK Prestige. Our number is on our website and also on the Auto Trader and Car Gurus links. We'll be more than happy to help. You're welcome to come in for a test drive via appointment to our grounds. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.